Good day, I am Mercy, and we are on set on the Smoke That Thunders Off Air and the Love and Relationship series. We are here together with Manu, aka Emmanuel. How are you?
I'm alright. How are you?
I'm good, thank you. Tell us, what brings you to this Love and Relationship series today?
Because I believe love is a very essential part of life. And this is a very good series because it will teach us a lot about love. We may think we know love and its full form, but then experiences are different. And one good thing is to also learn, not just from our experiences, but from other people's experiences. So we get to hear other people's experiences and we learn from it.
And what do you say that was one thing today that you learned or really loved or felt like, oh, I could implement this?
There were quite a lot of things that I learned, but just the thing of, love languages. We hear it, but sometimes we don't really implement it when it comes to love. We just know that there are these things that are called love languages, but then we don't really make like an intentional effort to love our people the way they want to be loved. So the thing is, for now, my target is to try and not just because I know I love the person, but then that's not enough because they need to feel the love. So I don't want to get in a situation where it's just you claiming that you love someone, but they never felt loved by you. Yeah.
I'm gonna bring up a bit of a personal question. As we do, you have a TikTok account and an Instagram account with your partner. Can you please tell us more about that? How that came to form? What is your handle and what content do you usually do?
It's a mixture of content, but mainly it's all about love. Yeah, on my TikTok. But on our TikTok, we just do random things. It's just couple content. It's not really all about love. Sometimes we just want to entertain people and entertain ourselves as well. So yeah, but on my personal TikTok, mostly it's about love.
I'm going to also ask a question that we asked inside. So there was a prank, a breakup prank. And on the breakup prank, most of the people assumed it was Emmanuel who did something wrong. And what are your thoughts on that? That most of the time when a relationship goes south, we so quickly to look at the male side of the relationship.
Because I believe it's a common belief. We say men are dogs, right? Do you believe men are dogs? If I want to ask you.
I love my dad and my brother. So I don't...
Besides your dad and your brother, just in general, do you even believe in that statement? Does it make sense?
No, but I think everybody can be hurtful. So that's where I'll just leave my... Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So it brings me to this conclusion that to those that believe that men are dogs, for example, why then do you expect them not to act as dogs if indeed they are? You get it? But then coming to your question, I'm trying to think of the perfect answer.
Oh, and it doesn't have to be a perfect answer. Something real and raw. It's yes. We'll take it as that.
It was about what I learned, right?
Yeah.
So I'm not no.
No, it was how your couple's channel came about and maybe the end of it.
Yeah. How it came about, it was their idea. It wasn't my idea. I didn't have an idea of going on TikTok and doing the dances,
Yes.
Acting how people act. But at the same time, I'm already a social media person and I don't really mind. If that's what you want, we can do it. After all, I have
Nothing to lose.
I have nothing exactly. It's not like I'm trying to hide that we're in a relationship. And at the same time, it's not like our relationship is not private. I always try to explain to people because people say, you're always posting about your relationships. Your relationship is not private. But I believe my relationship is private. The fact, privacy only says that people see what you want them to see. And then they don't see what you don't want them to see. So whatever I post, that's what I want you to see. So even if my account is not private, it doesn't mean my life is not private. So that's how it came about. She wanted to do couple content. I didn't see any problem with that. Yeah.
And I think one of the reasons we also have the series is we are suffering from a lot of things like situationships or people just not dating for too long. Somehow you've managed to crack that code. So tell us, what is the code to crack and what would you say are the points to take?
The thing is, the code is different for everyone, and you really have to be intentional because here's the thing. I always wonder why people say this is the love of my life, and then a year later you don't love that person. So how were they the love of your life? So it gets me questioning love on its own. Do we really even understand what love is, right? Sometimes we quickly, maybe you just care for the person, or you just enjoy having conversations with the person, and then somehow you feel like you think you love the person, but then there's no love. So there's really no codes to crack. If there is, then it's unique for every person, right? But for me, it was just about understanding the person, the present and the past. I really want to talk about the past because it's what shapes some of the behaviors that are here in the present, right? We can be too quick to judge that this person is insecure, but no one was born insecure.
Yeah.
There are experiences that people go through that make them insecure. So if we avoid these conversations, the past experiences, then there is a big part of a relationship that we're neglecting. And then we end up fighting behaviors and attitudes that we don't even know where they came from. So understanding people's past is a key thing. We don't have to, even talking about exes, we have to talk about exes. You can tell from someone the way they talk about their ex, you can almost predict what they will do to you. Exactly. So it's these things that we avoid, but they are very necessary for a relationship.
Thank you so much. We've had so much wisdom for you, and we hope we're going to continue having such wisdom at the more series to come in the future. Lastly but least, what comment do you have for somebody maybe who was interested to come and couldn't come, or just a message or something that you learned today that you want to share?
Okay, so my message to someone who wanted to come but couldn't come is, obviously, this was just the first. There's going to be more opportunities where you can come and connect. And this thing, it's not like the people who organize or the people who will be at the panel. It doesn't mean that they know everything. They are just the panel because they organize the thing, right? And they are just trying to make it move in an orderly manner. But here is a place where everyone's contribution is really valued and everyone's experience can be shared and people can learn from it without judging. So this is a safe space. So anyone who wants to come, they are fully invited.
Thank you so much, Emmanuel, for your very great contributions. This has been Mercy and Emmanuel at the Smoke That Thunders Off Air. Over to you.